My name is Elias Ahmed, and today I will be speaking about the causes and effects of water pollution as well as the potential solution for this global issue. Okay, so to start off, water pollution has a variety of sources, but the consequences are usually the same. Pollution is destructive for both the environment and living beings. Although clean, safe drinking water is a necessity for all life, not everyone in the world has regular access to this vital resource. Pollution has a significant impact on the quality of water. Physical hazards and chemicals invade the aquatic ecology, causing pollution, or natural chemicals to pile up in excess levels, causing pollution. When dangerous chemicals or microorganisms contaminate a stream, river, lake, or ocean, or other bodies of water, the water quality worsens and the water becomes toxic to humans and also the animals that drink from that water, including the environment. Water contamination may be divided into two categories. One of them is point source pollution, which is like when contamination enters a stream at a specified location and spreads across and such as discharge pipes. The other one is diffuse pollution, which happens when there is no visible resource of pollution and spreads across a large region. Runoff from agricultural land and urban areas are also two examples. It might be difficult to detect and regulate uh, this from this form of pollution, but healthy ecosystems rely on the system that includes the combination of animals, plants, microbes, and fungus to exist, all which interact with one another. It can either be directly or indirectly. Any harm to any of these vital parts of the system can set off like a chain reaction that puts the entire system at risk. And as you can see on the side, the hazard symbol for toxic chemicals. Um, Chemical, garbage, plastic, and other pollutions are now piling on rivers, lakes, and oceans. Many people throughout the world are suffering from a shortage of water or poor water quality. And while knowing that water is essential for life, they continue to waste it. The health of humans and animals is being jeopardized by the growing problem of water contamination. Water, commonly described as a universal solvent, is particularly vulnerable to contamination. Uh, More compounds may be dissolved by water than any other liquid in the planet. Toxic compounds from farms, cities, and factories easily dissolve and combine with it, polluting the water and making it worse for everyone. Also, an oil spill may be extremely harmful to all life in vicinity. It degrades the installation and insulating characteristics of fur and animals like sea otters. This exposes them to the outdoors, perhaps leading to hypothermia and death. As a result, if nothing is done to address this global problem, the problem will only get worse, and many lives will be at danger. Okay, next slide. Um, Wastewater treatment plants in the United States treat around like 34 billion gallons of wastewater every year. Before dumping the treated water back into the river, these facilities lower the number of contaminants in the water, such as uh, phosphorus and nitrogen in sewage, as well as heavy metals and harmful compounds. But this is when everything goes well. This is like when they're not loaded with contamination of water and they have like a lot of people helping them with that. However, the EPA estimates that in the United States, overburdened sewage treatment facilities emit about 850 billion gallons of untreated wastewater each year. Water contamination, in essence, is like lethal. Water contamination killed about 1.8 million people in 2015, according to the Natural Resources Defense Council. Water has been contaminated. Water that has been contaminated might also lead you to become sick. Also, thermal discharge, or the rise or decrease in the temperature of a natural body of water influenced by human intervention, is produced by water pollution, meaning that it can lead to the death of sea animals and that live in like specific temperatures of water, as well as climate change, since the climate heavily relies on the sea temperature as well. Every year, nearly 1 billion of people become ill as a result of contaminated water, especially low-income communities, because they like most of low-income communities live near to polluted areas. Okay, so the solution for this global issue is that water contamination is not entirely hopeless. Minimizing plastic use and reusing or recycling plastic are two like potential strategies that an individual may use to avoid or at least reduce the danger of water pollution. Also, chemical cleansers, oils, and non-biodegradable things should all be carefully disposed of. Um, Also, vehicle maintenance is also necessary to avoid leaks of oil or other chemicals used for a car. Using at least one of these strategies would dramatically help keep our environment healthy. Also, standing for our environment is to speak out in support of keeping clean and healthy water running through our planet, which would motivate more other people to do the same. These are the sources I used for this research, and thank you.